Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will talk about how I build this fully fledged music pitch and speed editor in browser using Fluent-FFMPEG and web surfer.js library. And basically guys, this is a complete music and audio editor, somewhat similar to Audacity. Audacity, if you know guys, Audacity is a audio editor, allows you to change the pitch, speed of the audio, all sort of editing you can perform on the audio side. So this is a completely web kind of an application. We have this index.html file. If you open this with live server, this application will open right here. So this is basically the interface of the application guys. So you can basically cut the portion, you can speed up the portion of the audio, you can change the pitch as well. So if you have some audio, some songs, that your favorite song, you can simply select. Due to copyright issue guys, I can't select music here. I can select my audio that I recorded through my microphone. This is basically an mp3 file, mp3 wave file. All the audio file types are supported guys. Simply select this and it will load this audio file, and it will now create this wave form, something like this. It will now create for the full audio file right here. And now you can simply click the play button. We have these controls out there. We can skip back, play, skip forward, we can stop, and we can loop the audio as well. And here we can also control the audio as well. So click on the play button. So now you can basically see guys, the audio is playing right here. You can go to any section in the audio like this with these controls. We can stop the audio by clicking the stop button and again play. You can see that you can pause, play, stop, and you can basically see. And here we can also control the audio as well of this by using this slider. If you want to increase it,
type of file,
you can see that.
User will select.
So now you will able to
name parameter I will give.
Increase the volume of this by simply having this option.
You need to give it a name parameter
like this. So after you do this, you will be able to just increase the volume here like this.
You will be getting access to these files.
And let's suppose you want to listen into the left channel. There are two check boxes out there. If you uncheck the left channel, then basically the left microphone will be turned off. If I now
in the backend server,
so you will basically see only the right microphone is accessing the audio. If I do the reverse process,
it will
only the left microphone will receive the audio.
Then we will have
so all these audio editing capabilities it is having. And now we have come to the business end of this application, which is able to control the speed of the audio with the slider. So if I increase the slider, you will basically see the speed of the audio will increase.
And this button type
as
of submit.
You can see that
now restart
we have increased it to 143%.
It will start.
And even we can control the pitch of the audio as well. Pitch is a very important part in audio editing guys. So you can even control the pitch of the audio file. So if I increase it, you can just listen the audio right here. So basically you will see the pitch of the audio has been increased right here. And let me control. If I do it in the reverse process, you will now see the pitch is little bit decreased. And you can just notice the difference here in the audio, how the audio behaves in the larger pitch and the low pitch. You can see that. So I'm just doing it with my own voice right here. You can do it for any favorite song that you have, favorite music that you have. Due to copyright issue, I can't upload it. I can't show to you in YouTube. You can, it's a very you can play with this tool guys. And I developed this full tool, and if you want the full source code of this application guys, the link is given in the description. You can purchase it on PayPal in United States dollar, or you can go to Stripe and purchase it in Indian rupees. So both the payment links are given in the description of the video. It's a complete project, fully it's automatic. We don't need any server side code. It is simply this directory structure you will get after you make the payment. You will get a zip file from Google Drive. You just need to extract that zip file, and you will just get this. All this JavaScript code is there. I written this code with my full dedication and hard work. This is all the images right here. This is actually the fonts. This is the actual CSS code right here. and this is the HTML code. So you will basically see HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And in the background, guys, in the JavaScript code, we are using the library called as Fluent-FFMPEG. Fluent-FFMPEG, guys, is a wrapper library for FFmpeg based library, which makes things easier for executing FFmpeg in the browser. And it has various commands out there to actually control audio and video editing, 385,000 weekly downloads. And for executing FFmpeg in the browser, we are using FFmpeg WebAssembly, which is actually a open source project which allows you to execute FFmpeg right here in the browser itself. So we are actually using this. And if you see in the HTML code, guys, so basically which types of libraries we are using right here, we are basically using these all these third-party libraries to for the functionality. One such library we are Wave Surfer, which allows you to construct the, if you see wavesurfer.js, it's a audio waveform, like it's open source audio visualization library for creating interactive customizable waveforms. So as I select my audio file, you will basically see it constructed this beautiful looking waveform. So waveform is nothing but, guys, waveform is a little bit kind of a figure of your audio file. So in which places you have spoken a lot, it will spike, and in which places you haven't spoken least, so it will not spike. So basically it's a complete waveform. You can basically select any portion of your waveform like this with the help of mouse, and now you can delete this portion. If you want to, are you sure you want to remove all the portion, you can simply select OK, and then this portion will be removed. You will see that. You can see that. You can cut the audio, guys. You can simply, using this mouse, you can simply right click, cut the audio, whichever portion that you don't need. If whichever portion is creating a, you can simply delete, click the cross icon, simply click that and delete, and that portion will be deleted, guys. So you basically see it makes it very much easy to delete any portion that you don't want, and like this. So in this way, guys, you can control anything, whichever portion.
In this module archiver, right, we need to create a as the uploads directory. That's all.
So
just in folder package, we are providing it inside destination as the uploads directory. Now to configure it, we will pass the destination directory as the uploads directory. That's all.
So you can see that, guys, how we can control the speed with these sliders, how we can control the pitch right here. If you need the full source code, guys, you can go to the description and you will get this full source code. You can deploy this full very intuitive application in your own website as well. After purchasing it, you can even must modify it. You will get to know much about this project, how I built this. We have used jQuery slider as well for building this. If you see jQuery slider, max menu JS, metronome, mojo, public, round slider, and scroll reveal. Scroll reveal is again a library of I think it's a third-party library that we used for actually, it's used for animating elements inside browser. So as you scroll down, it needs to animate elements. So it's a free library that we used. So these are third-party libraries that we have used. So one such is Wave Surfer that I already showed you to construct the waveform of the audio file that you will select, and these are all the dependencies that we are using. So this is, and for the CSS part, we are basically having our own CSS that we written right here. These are all the CSS files right here. These are different fonts that are used right here. These are different images. So it's a fully fledged project right here in the browser, guys. No server-side code is needed for this project. You can control the speed of the audio by, you can see that. Control the pitch as well. You can hear the audio.
Here it takes
You can see that.
Pass zip and then
You can basically you can do anything with your audio, guys. Control the speed and pitch. It's a fully fledged decrease the
sets
speed,
the
increase the
compression.
speed, all that stuff. Loop the
Compression.
audio.
It totally depends upon you how you need to do that. Middleware which is ready.
Let's
Now
suppose
we
if
can
you
which is
select
ready.
this,
Now we can simply in
we can say loop
after
audio.
we will have this, we
So
will
it
see
will
the
repeat.
FS module in
So
Node.js. So require
Pirate FS. This contains a method
now you can basically see it will loop
is
it.
ready. Now we can simply in after this every time. This contains a method which is ready. Now we can
So basically
simply
it is looping the
in
same portion right here, guys. We have
after this we
selected
can
this
use
much of portion that we
upload.array
want to
where
loop here. So every time it will only loop through this portion every time. So you can basically select whichever portion. If you are listening a beautiful song, so if you want to select a portion that you want to listen again and again, you can select this portion and simply type, just play it,
the most
and
important thing
simply
we need to
type,
give it a name
just click this
parameter
loop audio.
by which we
So
will
it will
be
loop it every
uh,
time.
to
It
make
will
our
end.
file
It will start
in the
once again.
backend server. Now
So
to
you can
upload it, we
perform
need
all
to
these
give the most
functionalities,
important
guys,
thing we
right here
need to
to
give
your
it a name
audio. You can remove the portion, whichever portion that you
parameter
don't need. You can
by which
control
we
the
will be
speed, you can control the pitch,
getting
and
access
you can using this nice little user interface. It's a very good interface, very user friendly interface. You can just control the speed,
to these
control the
files.
pitch of
in
your
the
favorite
backend
songs,
server, and
and
we will
control the
attach
audio as well.
multiple. Now we
So this is a full application, and if I show you basically the HTML code, that is we are basically having these elements out there. If you see, we have used this div element for wave loading. This is display none. So as soon as user selects the file, then we are basically showing our wave timeline elements. So these are different buttons out there that I showed you for playing, forwarding, stopping the audio, then clearing the audio, and then we have these buttons. These are all bootstrap classes that we are using. This is for controlling the volume, zooming in, zooming out, clear zoom, and these are different channels: left channel of the audio, right channel of the audio, and this is wave input like this to control the tempo, pitch, and audio of the audio. So here you can see that. So it's a fully fledged application, guys, and it works in the browser, which is the most important thing about this. So if you are interested, the link is given, guys. You can purchase it
the
from PayPal
destination
or Stripe.
directory.
Both the
wherever
payment links
you
are
will store
given.
here, we will pass the we can manage this output there. A
So
method called now you be having a simple form.
you can see that. So you can simply skip forward or skip back as well using these controls. You can zoom in or zoom out as well, like this, if you see.
uh, Public directory as static. So Apex
So this will zoom in,
express dot
guys. So
static.
basically, as you want to, let's suppose you want to clearly see which portion that you have spoken in which video, it will simply,
Make the
it will clearly show in which portion of the audio, in which time period you have spoken a lot. If you zoom in, so it will clearly show like this. You will see that. Zoom in. This is zooming in right here, and then we have zoom out feature as well. So this makes it very much easy, guys. I think it's a free alternative to Audacity, which is a desktop software for controlling audio editing. So it works in the browser. You don't need any desktop software to run. You can simply run it using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. This is the functionality of
directory as
this
static. So
application.
Apex express dot static, and here we can provide the
And
directory name which is
you can
public.
zoom out as
And here
well.
you just need to create a directory which is called as public. So
And
here we will
you
store
can
our
like
index.html
this
file,
also.
all the HTML file which is used to construct the interface. So just make index.html
So
right here
this
inside this,
scroll bar will
and
automatically adjust
we will
to the
say
length of the
compress
audio.
multiple
So
files.
it totally depends upon the length of the audio. It can handle up to unlimited time period of audio, guys. So if your audio is larger, let's suppose you have 5 hours of audio recording, then also it can handle. It works in the offline, guys, so it doesn't depend upon the server. Once you install it, you just need to go to your hosting platform, simply deploy these files, and it's a static website. It is not dependent upon any server-side code. It is not making any request. You just need, the user will
Zip
simply
file.
select the file, and all it is
So
happening in the
inside this, we
JavaScript in
will
client side.
now we have a most important thing server on port number 3000.
So you can zoom in right
So
here.
if
You
you
can
just
see.
spelling mistake module we are using, so almost 6 billion weekly downloads are there. You'll see it's a very
So
popular
you can
module,
see that.
and it is used to create.
generate zip files. If you just reload,
So thank you very much, guys. If you are interested, the links are given, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.